it up onto this, and huzzah! Look at that. Space Engineers on the screen. When we left off last time, we were building this. This is, I think we were calling it the Beetle, if I remember right. What are you missing? Detector components, eh? Well, we can sort that out. So, I think the goal was we were going to try and see if we can get some automation going. Let's push those up. That way we can get this all situated. So this actually works now. In fact, we can... that's right. I remember what I was doing. I remember now. Okay. Cheyenne. So I did this in the previous playthrough, and it actually worked pretty good. And so I want to try it again. What I did is I did a hinge. I cut that off. And then we add a medium head. Because it would be cool if this could be multi-purpose. That was the thought process. So if I go... I'm trying to look at this here. That's the front. That's the rear. Yeah, so we'll go like this. So these are actually build and repair units. Let's see how many I can actually get on this thing here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do small build and repair units. It's easy enough for me to replace this, especially on top like this. There's no turret or anything down here getting in the way. This will give us a little bit of salvageability with these guys. And hopefully not cost us as much as far as threat score goes, which we will check on that here in just a second. Let me try and torque down to 0. This is important. If you're using hinges on grids like this, see how I had shear inertia? As soon as I clicked, it started trying to move the ship. See it wiggling? It's the phantom forces, I swear. So I can even turn this off. Yep, but we have braking torque, 0. Everything's at 0. Okay, we should be good. That should be good. So essentially, though, what we've done is we've kind of created an adapter. Want to try and see if I can get these things so they're lined up the same. Okay. That gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6 build and repair units. It's not awesome as far as power because they are small, but it will do the trick. And then we'll go like this and this, and like that and that and that and that. And then, you know, for fun, why don't we put some glass over this so we can kind of still see them? That would be spiffy. That. Grab our plates again. And we got those little neon things there. That's fine. We'll leave it. No, I want the armor. Change my mind. Okay. Yeah, let's put some plates down. And just let it hang over. Oops, I got one more.
Listen here, dumbass. It's full. You can't fit more.
Come on, there we go. All right. It's not as nice looking as my previous endeavors, for sure. And even if I try to do, I probably try to do some bumper stuff. Maybe that would help. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know how much time or energy I want to invest into it either. Okay, where's our plates? Okay. So eventually what I'd like to do is be able to ditch the cockpit, but I need the cockpit for right now. I think it's going to be important. So now that that's gone, in the back, we can go like this. Seal that up. Okay, so there are some things I'm missing here that we got to figure out here real quick. One of them is going to be an antenna. We do have this new parabolic, which is cool, because that gives us some options that we didn't have before. See, like if I didn't have this cockpit here, I could easily just mount this to the front. For right now, though, I think maybe I'll just put it off to the side or something, a temporary thing. What about the other antenna? Because we do have the compact one. We could try to find a place to shove this in here, too. Do.
Inventory is full. We can't do it anymore.
Because I could, for example, I could throw just a square block on the back, suck it up, put the antenna up here. It's like a remote control car. I mean, essentially. And that would work. We could get away with that. Okay. It looks too clean and too cartoony. So I'll switch to the battered armor. Dark gray. Something like that. Or see if we can rob some of the scheme off the base here. We'll see if we can make everything kind of match. Ooh, looks like some kind of stealth vehicle now. That's kind of cool. Give it some stripes or something later. Let's just keep it like that for right now. And then give me FLO. See if we can give it some lighting. Probably, what, corner lights? Somewhere back here. Not where it's going to hit that, though.
Power low. We might have a problem.
I just want to be able to tell what's going on with the back. So if I put those in there, it'll let me do that. I mean, that'll probably work. It's not perfect, but it'll work. And then I can get into here. For the moment, I better up that gyro a little bit. We'll give it 40 since we ditched one of the gyros. We were at 20. Okay. We're going to call this the Beetle. In fact, we're going to call this Beetle TAC 01. Okay, give me all this. I'm going to say reset name. Let's create a prefix. And we're going to say prefix. Look at that. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Okay, the only thing I don't like about this is that this guy is going to need thruster upgrades. For sure. That is going to be on the to-do list, and we will do that as soon as we have the parts to build our proprietary superconductors, or proprietary conductors we need. Okay. So let me grab all of this. And where's the antenna? If I take the antenna off, it'll let me grab everything. Sure did. Don't show. Easier to do it like this than to sit here and go through one at a time. Put this back on show. And put these back on show. Okay, right on. Groups. We're going to drag wheels down to here. Oops, no, I don't want that there. Wheels down to 7. We'll do that on all of our vehicles, too, for add a wheel. Put that on 7. Okay, I'm going to get out real quick because I want to name this one. Easier if I go here. Connector. Okay. And then let me grab these guys. And I'm going to change the name to Ejector. Ejectors on that. And then on this one, I will say collect all and throw out, and then I'm going to turn them off. Let's see, replace name. There we go. Cool. Neato even. Okay. Let's go here. Not a lot of things got to be grouped on this. Pretty simple here. I got one gun. It's got 130, right? Yep, 130. So we'll drop that down to here. I'll come down to here and I will say handbrake on and off. We'll throw the drill on 3. Oops, did I say show on and off? I want toggle block on and off. Okay, and then let's grab our building repairs. Build systems. We're going to try really hard to keep things tidy in our menus here. It will seriously make things so much easier if I just stay on top of it. Okay, build and repair systems. On, off. Ejectors. On, off. Connector. We're going to say... Where's it at? Switch lock is what I'm looking for. A switch lock. We got one camera here that we're going to say view. That looks pretty good. That will do it. And then if we need... Actually, I'm going to move all these over one. It's kind of annoying, but I'm going to do it anyway. On, off. Let's see, on, off. On, off. And the reason is I'm going to add control on the gun. Because that will basically give me a periscope I can use to try to steer. Excuse me. If I can find it. If it'll let me do that. It might not. I'm using the light version of Northwind, and it is not going to let me do that. I might have to actually try to fit a camera on here somewhere. I suppose I could put one right here on the front. Just give me this. We'll say front camera. I just want view. Okay. Do this, and I'm going to say rear camera. Look at that. Perfect. That's the back. Perfect. I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, so now we got to figure out our pedestal here. Because we tore it apart when we were doing stuff. Okay, and then as we're doing this, we need to come up with a process if we're going to try and make this work, too. Okay. So, we'll do the plumbing here first. Probably going to want one of those, and we're probably going to want some of that, maybe. I don't know, we'll see. So now I got to have that. And I want to try and keep this cheap and easy. If possible here. See, I don't know if that'll connect. I don't think it's gonna. Don't think it's gonna. In. So one of the ways that we can kind of cheat that a little bit. Oh! Don't rocket me! Oh, they weren't rockets that time. Alright. Jerks. One of the ways we can kind of cheat a little bit here with the height is I can do a hinge. And then, once again, we just say share inertia, hinge lock on, torque. Set that to 0. Velocity 0. With everything on. Yeah, that should be okay. Now, if I go like this, I might be able to get a better angle, maybe. Eh, still off a bit. I mean, the added option is I can bring it down a little bit. Urgh. Okay.
It's full. You can't fit more.
So here's what I'm going to do now. We're going to go like this. And I'll put the hinge up here and we will angle it down. Or do I put the hinge in the front and angle it up? Yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do here. Let me seal this up real quick. Intentional. Sure. Okay. All right. And then what I'll do is let me grab these guys. Whoops. Let me pull forward here real quick. Okay, and then I kind of have a plan. What I'm going to do is I want everything to be able to be built modularly. Modularly. So what I'm going to do is I'll disconnect the structure and blueprint it. That way I can, from the base, I can create a blueprint and I can just move it over and build another pylon anywhere I want to build a pylon. That's my plan. It's my plan. I planned it. So I know it'll connect like this. It's not beautiful, but it will work. We'll do some heavy armor on top to help protect it. Or even put some lights or something across the front of it. I could do that. Okay. Not gorgeous, but it will do. Okay, and then, so one of the things I need to do is I need to find my connector here. So we're looking for this guy, and we're going to turn its magnet all the way off. That way it doesn't try to do weird things. Because the scary thing is that I have to have collision avoidance off on a sled for its automation to work. Okay. Why are we doing this? We are doing this because I don't have... Thank you. Okay. I didn't set this. See, this is why I've been so critical about making sure that I have this all set. Hinge lock, share, block. Okay, good. See, I was doing that death wobble, and we eliminated that. Okay, we got lots of clearance too, so it's a little uglier when it's up on its wheels like this, because usually I do things to close it up. But this will make it nice and easy to replace wheels, and it'll give us lots of clearance if we have to go over those little mogul areas. So I think the only thing that this guy is missing is probably going to be these. Let's push these over. Now, I know on my last recording I did the pillums, and we might still do something like that. That's not what this is intended to be. It almost kind of looks like it a little bit, though, doesn't it? So those ran multiple small cargo containers, and they were kind of expensive. They kind of chewed me up. When I'm all done and I'm satisfied with how this is operating, I will actually cut off the cockpit, and we will do this as a pure drone, I think. That's my intention anyway. I know that we're not running... We're not running Izzy yet, but we know we're going to, so let's go ahead and name this. By naming it special, it'll give me the opportunity to tell it to always make sure it's got, like, 25 things of ammo in it, which I think is going to be important. These are the programmable blocks. Okay, that one's running that. So this one we'll run Izzy on. We'll start that now. We can do that. Scroll down here. Ooh, I got too many scripts I play with on here. Obviously not running all these at the same time, but that's what I'm looking for. So we'll turn that on. And that will let me come into here. There we go. Normal store, wanted amount, removes excess usage. Okay, it's not seeing everything yet because I need to make more ammo. Which I'm going to have this guy do it. What are we short on? Magnesium. We should not be short on magnesium. Still trying to chew up all the stuff. All that stone. There we go. That'll make sure we got some bullets. And now I should be able to come in here. There we go. 30 millimeter. I want to do like just 25. I think is fine. We don't have to get crazy. We were doing way too much before. Cool. Cool. We'll give that a minute. Hopefully that'll fill that ammo up on this guy so he's safe to take out. I think what we'll do is maybe go over to this gold that's right by the base, because we have a gold that's like literally right here. So we'll see if we can nab some gold and silver. That'll let us get our med bay and stuff rocking. And hopefully maybe we can see if we have some uranium, because that would be swell. Let's see, resource drones and a resource drop. We're almost there. We almost got this. Now, if this works, I'm hoping this guy is skinny enough that maybe we can have 3 of these pylons going. They're not always going to be here at the same place. Or at the same time operating. Because we'll assign them to different nodes. Resource nodes or whatnot. But check and see how we're doing on ammo. 25. That's good enough. That's good enough. So let's go ahead. Do I got oxygen? I want to get oxygen real quick. So maybe refill that. Give this a second. It's going to refill all of our containers and everything here. Just by sitting in the cockpit. $70. Does it change in real time? I can't remember if it does or not. It might not. Good enough. Good enough. Yeah, let's go see what's over there with the silver and gold. And hopefully, if we're super lucky, we're going to bookmark that. Yeah, hopefully if we're good and lucky, we'll have some uranium or something by us here too. That's what I'm hoping. Everything looks good here. That looks good. That looks good. We got lights. I don't have any searchlights on this guy like I did on some of the other guys. That might be a design flaw. Alright, we'll deal with it for right now. Let me find in here. O-R-E. Ore detector ranges all the way up. Okay. Yep, let's go. Let's do this. Look, there's literally gold almost underneath us. That's how close this is. Literally gold right here. It's funny because these bigger vehicles, they don't feel like they're going fast, but then you look down and you're like, oh, it's cruising. So I got silver and gold. We'll look around this patch and just make sure. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, this is what I was talking about with the thrusters. I didn't want to make it any bigger. And it would take probably 3 more thrusters in every direction to make it feel super responsive. Pretty much looking like just gold and silver. I thought maybe there might be one other thing in here, but no joy. Not as of yet, anyway. Alright, well, we might as well grab some. Kinda looks like about 50 on that gold. I want to try that. So let's set our drill up real quick. DRI. Okay. Alright, drill. We're going to set its height to like nothing. It'll be like 5 or 6. Probably even like just 5 is fine. We're going to set this to -50 because it said the gold was at about 50. I'll go ahead and tell it to show the area. Oops. Ooh. Is it not height? How did we put the drill in here that it does not like being like that? Wow, okay. So our width. Okay, that's a little scary. So set this to 0. So this is forward back. How did that happen? Out of curiosity. So I'm going to set it to 50 instead of -50 just to see if it goes up. It did. Okay. So that's fine. As long as I remember that's what it is. It's just different than what I usually do. So we'll say -50. Turn this on. Let's see what happens. So I got stone, 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 stone. Okay. Turn that back off. Oops. That's definitely not right. Negative. Let's try 51. If I have to, I'll dig a pilot hole. I just don't want to. Hey! You're shooting me, dude. Okay. Where's my building repairs here? We're gonna set these guys to fly mode. We're gonna set them to weld only for right now so they don't eat each other's wheels. And I'll go ahead and turn them on for a second so I can pick some of the scrap up. Fix yourself up. Fix yourself up. You was bleeding. Okay, turn that off. Alright, back to the drill. So let's try... We'll keep going down. We'll say -53. I will get you. No? Okay. -54. Oh my goodness. Alright. Uh-oh. What do we got here?
Warning. Hostile units detected.
Oh boy. Okay. That could do a lot of damage. We're gonna get moving. None of our stuff is shielded right now. That's Ewar. Man, I better check our threat score. Ow!
Enemy drone destroyed. Warning. A disruption field has dorked up our build system.
Dang!
Enemy drone destroyed.
No! No! We lost some of our containers. Ah, well, that was inevitable. And did it damage our forklift again? I saw it hit this too. Oh, you SOBs. Like this is going to be a never-ending thing. Trying to keep these towers safe. Did you guys notice, though, that it was... We were getting thumped pretty hard there, actually. They shot rockets and it looked like artillery. Yikes. Okay. So shields are going to be something that we're going to have to think about. Let's grab that threat score real quick while I'm thinking about it. MES GTS. We're obviously back in a combat thing again. Oh, crap, we went up. That's a lot when it went up. $409, I think it said. Yeah, 409. It's basically 410. Holy crap. Shields are going to be a thing. $51.50. I mean, that says we're at 50. It should be 50. Alright, I'm gonna dig. We gotta get to the bottom of it. We gotta do it at least once to be able to figure out what's happening here. So, it is what it is. So, I'm going to try to make a small hole. She's gonna yell at me for a second. So my goal is just to dig down until I can see the projection to see where it's aiming. And then that'll let me fine-tune this guy to be able to grab this gold that's around us and the silver. And I'll be able to tell... It says it's 50 below us from the top. And I'll be able to do the math to figure out where we're at. And after that, though, I shouldn't have to dig pilot holes like this anymore. We should be able to kind of just narrow it down. Okay, well, I'm seeing gold, but I am not seeing our projection. Okay, so we're too low. Because there's the projection. So let me grab the beetle. Let's see. I want to name this too. Okay. Control, drill. So if we're too low right now, at 50, we need to what? Go maybe negative 48? Okay, let's try again. Let me narrow this down because this is a really tiny... Let's try this. We'll say negative 45. Ooh, that's pretty close. Beetle. $46.5. Too deep. Yeah, that's about as on it as we can get. Okay, so we're at basically negative 45 right now. And if I'm on the ground, it's basically what, +1? +1 from whatever it reads on the ground. I'm going to say that's probably what it is. No, it's not. From the lowest point on the ground, I'm reading basically, what, 41? I'm at 45, so -4 from whatever the lowest point is. -4. That's what we'll say. -4. So let's see how this is doing. We already grabbed a whole lot of stone. I'm going to go in here. So this is what I'll have to be careful of while operating this guy here. So first off, I can't have build and repair on. I can turn the ejectors on. But I also need to tell the drill to only collect when idle. Okay, and now I need to set up its sorters, which I have not done yet. It makes me do it one at a time. Whitelist. Stone. Let's see. Whitelist. Stone. Now I can grab them both. Drain all. Did I do that right? Pretty sure I did. So R. Whitelist, active stone. It is on. It is draining. Here's our ejectors. Collect all, throw out. Okay, what's happening here? Our ejectors are not holding stone. Oh my gosh, somehow we are not connected. Alright, how did that happen? And that is awful. What? That's confusing.
Listen here, dumbass. It's full. You can't fit more.
How did I miss that?
Listen here, dumbass. It's full. You can't fit more.
Okay. Let me grab what I need to fix that real quick. So I will drop off everything I'm holding on to here real quick. Let me grab logistics. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. Bunch of plates. Right on. Okay. Okie dokie. Like that, I think is what I did. Not like that. Okay. But I can't rely on the build and repair. I gotta put this together myself, don't I? Yes, I do. Should start kicking stone out now. Perfect. Perfect. How's that doing? Okay, so our drill's going down. It's grabbing good stuff. We're kicking out stone on either side. I like it. Let me go down here and make sure this is set to 0. Because I don't want to listen to it. I'm showing lots and lots of gold. As far as what the drill sees. Alright. That's fantastic. I'm gonna say don't show inventory. Don't show inventory. Don't show. I'm just going through and I'm cleaning up what actually shows up in the inventory menu. Much cleaner. Much, much cleaner. Nice. Alright. So we're going to let this thing go to work and do its thing. In the meantime, though, we got to start thinking about storage and upgrades here. Because if we're going to start some hardcore mining upgrades, or mining operations here, we are going to need to be able to process it. Alright. Why'd this get so narrow? Interesting. Alrighty. What was this? It's a hatch. I want to... probably come down right here. Okay, give me a T-fitting. And then let's work this pipe down. Okay. Like so. There we go. So this is going to be the start of our industrial area under the bunker. Sounds like infantry. I'm not going to sweat it. So we're going to create a floor here. I still got more stuff to carve out, but this will be a nice start. Okay. So let's start thinking about how we want to do this here. I can't go all the way back because these things got to be sealed. Okay. There we go. And then let's go ahead and, oops, close that. We'll just go like that for right now. Okay. And now the reason why I didn't want to go too much right here. Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't want to die yet. I saw that. Did you guys see that? Ooh. I don't see it anymore. Is it still up there? Let's see. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff flying around. Might be time for some salvaging. Oh, hunter drones. We've had some stuff attack us, haven't we? All right. I know I saw it. It popped up. That's a Space Navy. I don't think we should be getting anything like that yet. We're at 417 right now. Okay. Okay. So why is our drill so small right now? Oh, because I'm looking at the wrong drill. This one is not. Let me turn this off because that's confusing. Show area. Okay. Yeah, that should be able to turn on now. Okay, so here's my idea. I'm thinking that it's a lot of cargo. But I know we're going to burn it. We're going to need it. So the reason I say that is just based on what happened last time, once we started building ships. And I also, my plan is to change how we did it. Last time we had to dug a big old huge pit here. And we're building starships on the surface. And I think I want to change that up this time. It put too many of our cards in one place. Don't get me wrong, I mean, it was cool. And we might be able to do some of that here or whatever, but the main issue with it is that it made our threat score super, super high. And I want to try and avoid that if we can. And then we were also constantly fighting not having enough storage and not having enough fuel. So that's what I want to try and rectify this time around. So my plan is actually to carve out some separate areas. So once I get this finished, and I know that we have a crazy amount of storage here. Let's check this again. 419. Okay, good. It's not making our threat score go up at all. That's what I was worried about. See, that's 9. I might even do... Nah, no, I'm not going to do that. I can do some oxygen storage down here would be safe. So my plan is I can bury this in voxels using the drill. So that's one of the things I can do. It's not perfect, but it would help protect it because if we start getting hit by like the bunker busters and stuff, they dig and it will cut a hole. So it's just any type of protection I could possibly give might be worth doing here. Also, I was trying to avoid having...
Emergency. power system
having to
failed.
listen to all the industrial stuff because it's loud and annoying too. I like having that a little lower. Might do a chamber down lower. But I was sitting there thinking, I'm like, what could I put down here to keep safe? So, and like I said, the reason why I say that is I could actually lower the drill down and I could bury this. See, oxygen. Because I know we could do oxygen tanks. That's easy. I know that seems silly, like, why do you need that much oxygen? But we were actually losing a lot of potential fuel. Okay. So that takes care of that, because if I bury this, I won't have to worry about losing anything there. This might be low enough that I won't hear it. But I want access to my conveyors. We need an actual industrial room. But I don't need access to these cargo containers, per se. Okay. I probably didn't need to go double thick here, did I? I do feel like this is thick enough, though. If I put a layer of voxels on top, I can keep our cargo safe here. Yeah, I would feel pretty good about that. What I don't feel good about, though, is, you know, see, if I do refineries and stuff right here. Yeah, I don't think that's what I'm looking for. I either need to go deeper or I need to go over. That's what I'm thinking. And we are at the top of the hour. I think I'm going to, I'll stream for another hour here or so. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the video for right now. So if you guys like the video, make sure you do me a favor. Click like on the video, subscribe to the channel and all that.